my iPad to make sure the orientation's correct for both of us.
Okay. I'm turning the light on so people can see me. Oops. Or at least see my desk.
It's such a delay on the iPad. It's a good thing nobody's here yet. They're probably over there waiting for my other live that I canceled.
Oh no.
That's okay. We'll still gel.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So when I look at my phone, you are in the right or the wrong orientation, and so and the right one, and so am I. But when I look at my iPad, we're both sideways.
Oh really? Are we?
Stop. Hey guys.
Like, I wonder if that's why it's saying to change my my phone orientation. Let me try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull off and go this
See what
way.
happens.
And I have to wait for it to catch up on my iPad.
Enter. I'm trying to get to your channel. I had it up on my phone because I was watching your videos. I was trying to catch up on YouTube.
All right, guys, bear with us here while I try and get my other mount set up here, and hopefully I don't shut off my phone. You can't see as much. Let me go down some with this. Not this one.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. It like cuts it off. I hope I'm the right direction.
I just want to make sure I get enough in my screen.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, that's as good as it's going to get. All right, we're set up. So, hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I've got my friend Dawne here with me today.
Hi.
She is the crafty visage or visage, however you want to say it. If you're French,
Right. However you want to say it.
However you want to say it. Yeah, so I know my mount is weird too. This other mount is meant for my iPad, and so there's that. Let's see. So tonight we're going to be doing some gel printing. Dawne, you want to tell them about your gel plate?
This one. So I made this. Look how thick it is.
Yeah, it is.
Super thick. I'm like so excited. It has to cure still, so I can't really use it yet. But I'm going to use it's a 1/2 inch thick. So my other one was like the regular thickness, like these. What is it, like 3/8 or something?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
So I had this originally that thin, and it needed a refresher. So I added another batch of the gelatin and stuff to it and melted down the original. I just tore it up and melted it down and stuck it back in. I didn't wipe this side of it enough. I forgot.
I just want to pick that up and flop it around.
I know.
Slap it against things and stuff. Like those kid toys, those little hand toys.
Right? But yeah, so now I'm just waiting. I have it on a piece of plexiglass. And I'm just waiting for it to cure. I'll give it 24 hours and then I'm going to give it a try.
All right, cool beans.
In the meantime, I'll play with my little 5x5.
There you go. And I'm going to do a couple of pages for this little journal that I've made for my sister from another mother who got me into junk journaling. And so, I'm going to start decorating the inside, but you guys were with me when I did this collage with all these rock and roll stickers. So because this friend of mine does music and goes to clubs to do music, made me think of her. So I'm going to make that for her. But also we're just going to do some playing. So
Chow says we're echoing.
Are we still echoing, Chow? Do you have any volume going on anything?
No,
Me
just
neither.
my phone. And I
Yeah.
can't mute that because
Then you
I
won't
won't
hear
hear
me.
you.
So is it Dawn echoing or is it me echoing or both of us? Hi, Diane. And
Hi,
by the way,
Diane.
hi, everyone coming in. Welcome. Just here and there. Okay. So Teresa, the Deadhead sticker came in a packet of stickers that had just tons of different rocker stickers. And I picked out the best ones and I made a collage on a 12 by 12 piece of chipboard with all the stickers and then with intent of using them at some point. And I think I did that back around last Christmas or something. I don't know. But tonight I'm going to attempt to transfer these. These are some pictures that I printed off of the internet, off of one of those websites where you can have the pictures for free. And I never remember the long term for it. But it's basically public domain.
That's it.
Yeah.
Public
So
domain.
I thought I'd try it. And what I'd seen on a lot of videos is that you need to print them with your laser printer on cheap printer paper. So that's exactly what I did. And I'm going to try this one and see how it goes. I've never been successful at this, so wish me luck. What do you got going, Dawn?
Well, it gives me an idea, and I've been wanting to do some transfers, and I have some photographs that were, I believe, printed. I want to say they were on a laser printer.
Oh, perfect.
And see,
I don't have any fancy schmancy magazines because I don't read magazines. So.
well, these are just photos that I have from one of the college courses that I took. I think it was my philosophy class.
Oh, cool.
We had
Awesome.
some pictures that we had to print off that he gave us, and we had to tell what was going on in the
I
picture.
love that one.
Which one?
The one with the people on the porch. Just right
Oh,
up
this
my
is me?
alley. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but tipping it kind of looks like it's laser printed. You know, I can see the image. And I've only tried it a couple times transferring an image, and it was only successful once.
Yeah, I've never been. So here we go. I'm going to try it. So I'm going to do the typical black. And I think I just didn't have the right material to do it. Let's find out. Let's find out. I know you don't need a lot.
Sure, that was my problem also. Oh, I don't even have layers out.
Oh,
You're so fast.
you're going braileless tonight, are you? I think I'm going to use my bigger brayer. Yeah, that's better. It gives it a better, smoother layer. Okay. So you lay that bad boy down and you smush it on. Question, does anybody remember, do you let it dry or do you pull it off immediately?
Oh my gosh.
I would pull it off immediately.
Do you?
See,
Okay.
I don't see that it
You
left
know.
any kind of print on there at all. Maybe you do let it dry. Yeah, Dawn, I think you're echoing.
I wonder, should I go out and come back in?
Maybe try that.
Okay, let's try that. Oh.
Let's see, did that transfer or not? Guess there's one way to tell. Lay it on a white piece of paper. So, yeah, nothing transferred at all. Okay, I'm not doing something right. Okay. I'm thinking here. All right, let's try it again. I haven't given up. I've got 2 of them. So Dawn will be right back. If I got too much ink, too little ink, or I mean, not ink, but paint. Let's try less paint. All right. Lay her down. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, those stickers did come from Temu. So I won't buy, like dies and stamps and stuff from Temu, but I will buy their stickers. Let me add Dawn back. All right, Dawn, I hear you.
You hear me? How's that sound? And how's it look?
It looks good from my phone. I don't see you yet on my iPad.
Okay. And I feel like I still hear myself. Is your iPad muted? Or your
Yeah,
computer?
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so I can't remember if you let this dry on here or not because it's definitely not working.
Well, I did a initial pull just to pull anything left on my plate off.
And you saw something? It worked or not?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay, so there is a little itty bitty something here, but I really don't think we are in business with this.
I never have. It's one of those I heard it either works or doesn't.
Right, exactly.
I
It
mean,
works or it
obviously, but
doesn't.
I mean, it's always like a guess. Like
Still
you never
echoing,
know.
I guess. We're
Ah,
gonna have to just let it go. Or Dawn, you might have to. Are you using an Android phone?
yes.
You might have to restart your phone.
Well, I can go out and do that. I'll only take a second.
It's worth a try. If not, we're just gonna have to live with echo.
Right? I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna flip my. All right, let me do that. Let me get my at least my picture on there
Okay.
so I can let it dry while I restart.
Right. Yeah, I don't think this is working. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. And I'm rolling off on dictionary pages. Let's see if it pulled anything. No. Okay. Failed experiment. Now we know. So those were printed with a laser printer, and it was definitely, high contrast, but they just didn't transfer. It might be the type of paint I'm using. I don't know. I don't know. So moving on, I want to make. Where did I put that little journal? I don't want to get guck all over it, but I can't find it. I want to make. I did marble before, and I'm going to do marble again for the inside covers here that I can glue on. So it's going to fit perfectly. It'll be too wide, but that's okay. So what I did before is I had this Simon Hurley marbly thing, and I want to kind of go some rocker colors. So I'm going to start out with some rockin' red. This is deep red. Oh, I got too much. I always get too much. I'm just not good at controlling those. Waiting for Dawn. I got to remind myself to look up to see if she's trying to get in. Hi, Linda. This makes the coolest pattern, I swear. I got it pretty wet, so it's gonna be a minute for that to dry, and accidentally got some black in there, and I'm not crazy about that, so I'm gonna grab a piece of tissue here and see if I can dab it out. All right, let's see how this goes with Dawn's phone.
There.
Do you
I
stop
still
hearing the
can
echo?
yeah,
Perfect.
but my print pulled. Look at that.
Oh, it did!
Yeah.
And that was on glossy paper, huh?
It was, no, it was regular paper,
Okay,
but it
okay.
was done on a really nice laser printer.
Oh, yeah, mine's a $79 printer, so there's
It was
that.
when I was working, so it was like a commercial laser printer.
I gotcha. And I'm just cleaning my stamp off with water and a microfiber cloth. Cleans right off, the paint does. As long as you get it right away. I'm gonna do 3
Yeah.
layers on this one.
So what color should I put over it to actually pull the print?
Like a light turquoise or something, maybe?
Hmm,
Something that looks good with black?
I don't have, remember my selection is very slim.
Okay. Well, you could always do white and then ink over it or paint over it. I'm just trying to get this dry here so I can do another layer. Oh, you know what I have? Ha. Yes. Yes, girl. Get ready for some noise.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. I got this on Amazon on Prime Days for like 49 bucks. I just spend $7 a can for canned air, so definitely
Nice.
it's a good buy. Okay, let's
All
go
right.
now with a yellow. And
Oh,
let me decide what's gonna go on there next. Um,
oh, I hope this prints off. Please, please, please.
there's no heat. It's just this is a combination blower vacuum, so it's just blowing air. Yeah, I mean, people do, and I have used heat on my gel plates before, but it's really, it's be careful, situation. Okay, we're gonna go with
Oh,
some
yeah,
yellow. Try
there
not
it
to.
is.
Oh, I wish I could see it. I'll wait for it to catch up on the iPad. I can, like my iPhone's so high up, it's hard to see.
It's hard to see anyway, I feel like, but
Well, especially if you're watching from a phone.
right. Let me try another one.
Awesome. Okay, clean that off.
Uh,
That's Dawn with
thank
me,
you.
my friend Dawn Wilcox. Her channel is Melissa here, or do you have a link to her channel, Chow? If I knew how to do links on my iPad, I would do it myself. I can only do them on my computer. Okay, and this should dry pretty quickly because, well, it's not close. Okay, let me see here. If I can, no worries, no worries. It's the Crafty Visage. I'm gonna see if I can go get it. I'm not sure if I can figure it
And I
out.
don't dare touch anything.
Right? I know. No, I'll go on my browser and see if I can grab the link. I might lose chat. Oh, where is my browser? I guess I just have Safari. Does Safari show YouTube? Let's see. Fine, whatever. Apple products. I mean, allow. Okay, I just asked you to do something. Do it. Go to youtube.com. Search the Crafty.
Oh, I'm liking this. Too bad I'll never get a laser print as good as that again.
Okay, how do I get the link here? Okay, at the Crafty Visage. Copy. Let me see if that helps anybody. I'm pretty useless when it comes to
I'm
this.
sorry. Thank you, T. You don't have to go through all that right now.
I want to. It just won't let me paste now. There we go. I don't know if it's Crafty Visage 659. That's what it copied. Well, Teresa found you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, noise again. This thing blows some powerful air, but it does have a little bit of difficulty charging, so there's that.
I'm going to try 2 colors. This one looks like it might have come out decent. We shall see.
Thank you, Chow. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Chow. You know what? I think the sprayer is faulty.
Uh-oh. These
Is there a
Timbals ones
brayer
are.
that pulls the ink off more than it should be laying it down, I guess? I don't know.
Are you using ink or paint?
Paint.
Okay.
Paint, but I feel like it pulled off some of the black from the image. Darn. Well, we'll just try it. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
It looked like it got lighter, but I think it's this sprayer.
I'm going to pull this off so I can rub on this picture. Rub on this. And I'm going to make 2 identical because I want one for each of the inside covers.
And my colors are upside down.
Hi,
Yeah.
Cordelia. Just saw you coming in. Melissa, let me go back and see who's here. Judy, Jonna, Chow.
Hi, everyone.
Irma.
I can't see my screen well since I changed my...
Linda. Teresa.
All right.
Diane from Texas. Rhonda. Hi, Alyssa. Debbie. Taylor. Diana. Frida. Marshall from Prescott. That's it that I can see so far. So hi, everyone. This still feels pretty wet, but let's see if it'll pull. Yes, it will.
Ooh.
I don't think I like the yellow with it. I definitely like the red. All right. Let's do the other side. Different colors. Still red, though. Oh, I'm not happy with the pull. Um, I
I'm not
did
happy with
get
mine this time.
because I made a mess on there and I did some dabbing, I kinda messed up my design, so I'm gonna start over, and I don't mind that there's a little bit on here, and that's the beauty of doing this on cheap paper.
That's
Okay.
on my wish list is acrylic paint and a bigger gel plate, bigger square one.
Oh, yeah. I've got a huge one, but I didn't feel like I needed it tonight. Like, it's like 8.5 by 11 or a little bit bigger, maybe 9 by 12. We'll see if that does any better.
I'd be happy with an 8 by 10.
Yeah, because you get double your you can put a full junk journal page pretty
That's
much.
right.
And that ought to dry pretty quick. That got a good pretty good pattern. Maybe I'll do a second layer with that same pattern.
Speaking of
I'm
junk journals, are you going to start your junk journal stream again?
My Friday morning stream, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Um, it's so hard to
Even if it's
commit.
not Friday morning, just another
Yeah.
day.
Well, that's kinda what Mondays are supposed to be for, but,
Mhm.
and but I just don't know. Now that I'm retired, see, I've got schmutz here that I don't like. Now that
You
I'm
can do whatever you
retired,
want.
I'm like, can't even really consider what the heck I'm doing, so, this is gonna sound crazy, but I just end up taking naps and watching TV. I'm just
Mhm.
overwhelmed with so much that I could be doing.
Well, that's probably good. You just need that rest time,
Probably, yeah.
rejuvenating. I went through that when I got done working a couple of years ago. It was like, oh, you wake up and you're like, now what?
Yeah, and then I come in here and I pick up my stuff and I start doing something, and then I finish, and then I'm like, "Okay, I think I'll just go watch TV for a little while."
Mhm.
And then, inevitably, since my TV's in my bedroom, I'm on my bed. One thing leads to another.
Yeah, I hear that. Oh, speaking of TV in the room, mine died the other day, and I, like, literally panicked.
Oh, I bet.
I'm like, "Oh my god, we can't not have a TV in the bedroom."
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh
I
my
wake up with
gosh.
panic attacks, and I need to turn on my TV.
Can you see this? I just pulled the one with the buildings.
Cool. I can barely see. Gosh, Cordelia, that's insane. 38 bucks for shipping? I haven't even heard back from scrapbook.com. That's where I bought mine. We're talking about the Sizzix tool that I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
recently.
That's disappointing, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Mm.
bummer. Kind of a bummer. I'm gonna just let this sit and wait for it to dry. I might just keep it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much, I'm afraid to mess it up.
Hi, Jay. Welcome.
Could you dry this off with your air tool?
Yeah, let me bring it. Do you have a bellows
Oh, yes, I
for
do.
alcohol ink?
I have a marker dry tool thing that does this, blows the air.
Yeah, there you go.
I should use it with this hand. I went to the ortho surgeon today, and he prescribed therapy putty for my hand.
Oh, fun. I love
I'm
that
like, I
stuff.
craft every day and I use my hand all the time. I don't understand why it's not strong enough. That's not strong enough. So I have to play with that for a few weeks before I get clearance for the other hand.
Okay, just to make sure that your hand can support you while you're just one-handed.
Yes.
Yeah, Chow, it's like, um, first of all, like the very first 3 or 4 cuts I did were terrific, and then now the cuts, it just jams, the little knife just jams on the paper, and the little
Mhm.
ruler that you would, do your scoring with, your paper slips underneath it. So, it's got some faults. Otherwise, I like it. I love the concept of it. It's just not very well designed for the price. If it was $12, yeah, it's wonderful. But not on sale, it's like 70 bucks, I think. I'm using my bellows so that I don't make a bunch of noise.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Your noise.
Well, I know if you're on a Zoom call, the Zoom call mutes that sound, but we're not. I wouldn't even know how to do a Zoom call. I'm technologically challenged, and believe it or not, that I worked in tech. Let me try the aqua this time.
I went with white. This was the best pull yet, and it was the city, but I changed brayers. So this speedball brayer stinks.
Like what?
It was pulling the paint back onto
Oh,
itself.
it works poorly. Okay, got you.
It works poorly. Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if maybe the type of brayer it is the difference. Like it's kind of rubbery and it's a little softer than my other ones.
Oh, is it?
So
But it's a
maybe it's for
speedball.
ink.
Aren't those expensive?
It's probably for ink. Well, that's what I mean. I picked this up secondhand at the thrift store, but it might just be the type of brayer. Like maybe this brayer is for ink.
I gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know enough about them. Oh, all right, here we go. Oh, not ready yet. See, this is where I need multiple plates so I can get one sit
Yes,
like
exactly.
Team Artist Studio, she has a million plates she swaps out all the time.
Right. I have another one, but I tend to lose them, and it's here someplace close because I took them both out to use. I don't know where I put it though. Oh, it's here. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it is. All right, let's move this one aside and start anew. Uh, Let that one cool or whatever. Got
Oh,
a
it's
little
gonna
much mutts on here. I don't mind. I'll just flip it over.
come on, dry.
Yeah, I got my scan and cut for around 20 bucks too. Yeah, I do it through pirate ship my shipping. And but it depends where you're shipping it to because like I sent something I sent the same package to 4 different people in different states, and the one to California cost me double to ship.
Wow.
Right? That's crazy. Okay, I got this crazy green yellow. I actually kind of like this color. Oops. Oh, see, there I go. And what I have here is I have a bunch of these stamps that my friend Nancy sent me. And I think they're specifically for this purpose. So I'm gonna
Here's my
play with
builder.
stamping. Oh yeah, I got way too much ink. I mean, yeah, see, you get the habit of calling it ink because that's what you do mostly.
Right?
Way too much paint. I almost feel like we're dragging out my big mama. Oh yeah, makes for a much smoother. Let's do some
I'm gonna
flowers.
try this reversed with putting white down and see what happens.
And then we've got the little flowers. These are kind of 3 together on here, so I have to kind of. And let's do some dots. So it makes it look like that boo-boo I made was on purpose.
That looks great. I was thinking of punching or die cutting some fun foam and making some masks.
Yeah. Oh, this
Some
stuff
mark
cleans off super easy, though. I like
mark
that.
makers.
Look at that. I don't even need to get it wet.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna try this the opposite and see what happens.
Yeah, pirate ship's much cheaper, and I mean, I invested in a scale, and that's really all you need to invest in, and they're not very expensive. I bought a kitchen scale,
That's what I have.
and Mike kept taking it to measure his yeast, so I bought another one.
Yeah.
Okay, we let that dry, and I
Cool.
see that some spots are like not as well defined, like the pattern didn't come out, so I probably had my paint too thick there.
Still looks
Let's
great
see.
though, nice and distressed.
Yeah, that's true.
I like it.
Where is there was one, there's so many of them. She gave me a ton of them. I only pulled out a few. There's these. And I think what I'll do with those is stamp them. So while I'm waiting for this to dry, let me put it aside and see if my other one's ready to pull. I can find it. Here it is.
Weird. Nothing. So doing the opposite is horrible.
Oh, this
Don't
is
do the
cool.
transfer with white. Doesn't really work.
So there's our marble pattern with some purples, pinks, and turquoises. I like that. I still pulled a little bit of yellow that was still on the plate, and that's okay. Okay, let's do another one like that. The red barely shows up at all. Let me try again. I love this part, just spraying the paint on. I don't know why.
Yes, me too. And if I have a line, I love it even more because I get to go over it again. It's like, oh,
Exactly. Little OCD there.
gee.
I watched this movie today. It was called The Big Short, I think,
Oh,
or The Great Short, and it was about the whole housing market crash back
wow.
in 2008, I guess it was. God, time gets away from me. And how these brokers foresaw what was coming years earlier, and they figured out a way to short the bonds, the mortgage bonds. They made billions of dollars, but people all over
Shoot.
the world suffered. Anyway,
Huh.
it was kind of a comedy. Like they had they had Margot Robbie in a bathtub with bubbles and champagne explaining certain terms, and then they'd go back to the story. This is
Huh.
funny. Okay, so we'll
I'll
let
have to
this
check
one
it out.
dry. Anyway, something new on Netflix. I get bored. Like I said, this is what I'm doing with my retirement, watching TV.
Usually I do. I sit down, but I just been getting so distracted lately. So I haven't been staying too still. I catch part of something and then I'm up.
And then you're out.
Yeah, and you know what's happening? I'm so busy during the day that I'm missing YouTube. So at night, I've been trying to catch up on YouTube, but
Yeah.
I end up falling asleep. But yeah, that's why I panicked when the TV went out. I was like, "What? That's the TV I use to catch up on videos." And then in the morning, I can go back on my watch history, for whatever popped up.
Right.
If I fall asleep and I can comment if I remember.
Okay,
All
I'm
right. So
gonna
I
use one of these
definitely need something.
joggles stencils. Oh no, I've got them tangled up. Hurry up, untangle. Okay.
So I'm realizing by doing these transfers, there's really a difference in, for one, your brayer, two, your paint, three, your toner image,
Right.
the things that depend on whether you get a good print or not, a good
Hi,
color.
Brenda. Yeah, that was the Simon Hurley. This is the couldn't tell you the name, but it's a marbly one.
I did some earlier with the chief leaf stencil I had. Did the opposite, the ghost and the regular.
Was
And I
it a
used
Simon
some,
Hurley leaf stencil?
no, it was a
Okay.
cheap one, I think,
Michael, I
like the
gotcha.
Michael's 4-pack of the cheapies. They were like, I'll show you. They're like $1, I think. The really thin, just thin, smaller things.
I gotcha. This is cool. I like it on this dictionary page. It's just the pull from the stencil.
Ooh.
Okay, we're on this one. I'm trying to
Yeah,
do another one just like the other one.
I die cut so many mushrooms last night that I made ATCs this
I
morning with
know.
some
I saw
gelatin.
that you made more ATCs.
Yeah, I did some more. I took some leftover mushrooms and I added them to the pieces of gel because I did some gel printing earlier and I used it on the ATC.
Gotcha. Okay, now where is my stamp? Here it is. Okay, I want another direction. Trying to go back to make sure I'm seeing questions. Yeah,
Yeah,
the nice big marble stamp is Simon Hurley. He's got some pretty neat background stamps.
yeah. Oh, that's an idea.
Okay, where's my water? Oh, here it is. You guys, if you've never gel printed before, it gets pretty messy.
I'm
You
gonna
start
try.
losing your space.
And I
Okay.
don't know. Have you used clear stamps on your gel plate before?
Yeah,
And they're fine.
they're fine.
This one might be too detailed.
Okay. Is this one dry? It's not quite dry. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my blowtorch here. It's got a light on it too.
That's cool. My goodness.
Hey, Melissa. Oh, band meeting. Okay, no worries. Happy you're here. We're just playing around. I was going to do this by myself, and I thought, you know who might want to do this with me? Maybe. Let me just hit her up and see if she's busy. She didn't ignore me, so we're in good shape.
That's right. Yeah, it was perfect because I had been playing. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because you mentioned it last night on the live
Oh,
that you were
yeah.
going to do that today, and it put it in my head, which I've been thinking about it anyway. So I was like, "Oh." Perfect.
Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. I can't see my chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So if somebody has a
My
question, let me know and I'll answer it or I'll ask Dawn.
yeah, because where I'm set up on this sideways thing, my computer is on the opposite side of the table.
Gotcha.
It's the only way I could set it up. I'm like, how am I going to make more? Do I need more room to work, or do I need to be able to have my computer next to me? Well, kind of both, but
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's set this aside to dry and bring this one back in. It's still pretty wet too. Just let it sit for a moment. My foot died. Wake up. I like that stamp, Dawn. That's a pretty stamp.
thank
Is that a
you.
Stampin' Up stamp?
Inka-dinka-doo, I think.
Inka-dinka-doo. Okay, gotcha.
It came from the thrift store. It came on an acrylic block just like this. It's the block stuck to the block.
Gotcha.
Like the actual picture was stuck to the block. I'd never seen that before.
Oh, yeah. So some of the older Stampin' Up stamps are like that too.
Oh yeah.
I
See, this
bought
is what I'm
some.
seeing. It's these speedball brayers.
So the brayer is the part that's the problem?
I think so. Because it's
Donna, when you
see
say let it dry partly, what do you mean? Let what dry partly? When we're trying to lift that photograph? Everything's delayed, so it'll take a moment
yeah,
before I see the answer.
right. And mine was dry. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely when someone says, check on sometimes you can get things to work if it's cheaper quality like Dollar Tree, but then again, sometimes it doesn't perform the way it would
Yeah.
with a nicer quality product,
One thing good about these is they dry pretty quickly. Here's this one that I did. I'm trying to match here, kinda, sorta.
So I think it's the paint. So I'm gonna try it again. Let's see what happens.
Hi, Leanne. I think Leanne's here.
Oh, hey, Leanne.
Jeanette's here.
Hi, Jeanette.
Melissa came in. Melissa Crawford.
Oh, hey,
We've got
Melissa.
two Melissas.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard when she came in. I heard band camp.
Oh, yeah. This one time. I can
Yeah.
never not say that. Let's see how this one's doing. I'm going to try and pull this one because I had to paint a little thick on that one, so it's going to take a minute. Let's see. This one, well, this one kind of partly pulled. How interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. You can barely see the flowers, but you can see them. But that stencil, yummy. I'm going to clean that.
Yeah, I don't mind when I get one that's even if it's subtle because then I can layer over it.
Mm-hmm. So for
Yeah.
those who weren't here last night, and Jay, if you're still here, last night I was watching your video in my bed and I fell asleep and I woke up to Tim Holtz. I'm like, what is going on here? All I did was like lay on my arm to just kind of relax and watch, and I was gone.
That's funny you say that because that happens to me too when I'm watching something. If I get up and walk away, when the video finishes and I come back, that's what happens to me. Tim Holtz is playing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, he's like dominates the algorithm.
Right. I'm looking for something over here and I don't remember what it was. Okay. Guess it wasn't important. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? I wanted to try. So I'm going to try some lunar paste on here and see how that works out. Let's go with, I
Doggone
think
it.
I'm gonna go with Gold Rush. Ow!
Oh, that's what I should try, some metallic paint.
Oh, I think that's what I was looking for, is a stamp. Never mind, I lost track of myself. Now this is goopy. Definitely goopy, but no, I'm not mad. Ooh, pretty all by itself. Let me do my, ah! Throw things around. Let me do my Hero Arts little scribblies of some language. I don't know what it is. It's pretty though. I don't care what it is. It's pretty. Let's see
You
if
can
it
get another.
lifts. Okay, it lifts.
Oh, this was a little wet, but I did see. I can see the swirls a little. Same with yours. It's subtle, but it's there.
Yeah, my son played the clarinet also, Linda. And then my other two kids were in orchestra. They didn't have orchestra here in Huntsville. Otherwise, I would have made them play, an orchestra. But I've got violin and viola.
We didn't have orchestra here either.
I was
You
really
could
disappointed.
you could join like the state orchestra or the county, for the county or
Yeah,
whatever, the state. But
yeah.
locally, we just had band.
Nah, see, I had to force my kids into it, so you have to kind of want to do it to do. I forced all of my kids to do either band or orchestra. Okay, and just cleaning off so this is lunar paste. This is the gold lunar paste. I was curious how it might work out. It might take longer to dry. I don't know. I'm just gonna set it aside and see what happens. And then grab the other one I was working with. Okay, bye, Chow. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Chow. I
Where
might
did
have
I put
left
the other
this.
one? Here it is. Oh, and I set it
Oh,
upside down. I'm so dumb. Dummy. Oh my
oh,
word.
now I know why people like the foam stamps too
Yeah?
for the gel plate. Did you say you got some through Joggles?
No, Nancy, McCabe, from Nancy Stamp sent them to
Yep.
me. A big
Oh,
bag
cool.
full of them.
Oh, sweet.
I know, right?
Well, I see. What's her name? Elizabeth St. Hilaire. She's got some
Oh,
neat foam
she does.
stamp.
Okay. And
But I
yeah, I'm
can see
taking a
why
dirty
people like
piece of
them.
paper. I don't care.
Look at that clean print from it, pulling it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. That is nice. I wasn't getting that lucky, but I might not have been pressing hard enough.
Well, let's see how the rest turns out.
Okay. Here's the lunar paste one. And pick it up without making a mess. Typically, it would be dry. Yeah, it's dry enough. Now, what do I want to do on top of it? I want to do red on top of it. This might be quite the trip here.
So the brayer that works the best seems to be this jelly brayer that I have out of all mine. The rest are all two of them are speedball. I don't know what this one is. This might be the winner.
Oh, you know what, Melissa? So I'm glad your kids like the marching competition because I love a marching band. It's what I go to parades for. And horses. But where I grew up, it was horses because we had our annual parade during rodeo.
You know what I like too? I heard, I saw something come up on Instagram or Facebook, but the barbershop quartets.
Oh, yeah.
And there was one, it went viral a few years ago with the barbershop quartet from Maine that was on the airplane and they started singing to keep the passengers busy.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
this
don't,
lunar
did anyone
paste
think,
worked, but I need
ooh,
to do better. I need to let it dry more. Okay. I'm going to do it again because it's what we do. Love it.
I'm going to try a layer with metallic paint.
Oh, the metallic paint is awesome.
I've never tried it on my gel plate.
Yeah, I like it too with the lunar paste. I just needed to let it dry more. I was impatient. So I'm going to do it again. And I use the Gold Rush. Make sure my brayer is semi-clean.
Ooh.
Probably have way too much here. Maybe if I give it a second to dry, it might lift a little better.
Yeah, that's where I think mine is not pulling right. It's too wet.
Well, and you've got
It's kind
the
of heat.
consistency of the lunar paste, which is almost the same as the paint, but it's a little bit stickier. Well, get yours out, Melissa. How did you live with buttons or without?
Ooh.
That little heart's in my way, Jay. I'm trying to see what you're saying, but I have to wait till it gets bumped up. Let me bump it. Without buttons, okay.
Let's see.
Okay. All right, this time I'm going to be patient and let it dry. That's one thing, guys, about doing this is there's a lot of sit there and wait.
Yeah. Sometimes it's that way with all types of mixed media because things are so wet.
Yeah. All right, Teresa. Happy 30th birthday to your twins. How exciting, Mom.
Ooh. Take care, Teresa.
I think we care more about our kids' birthdays than they do. All right, now let me move this aside and not put it someplace that I'm going to touch it. Because that's what I keep doing. All right, now let's see how this marbly one pulled. If it does. Yes, it does. Okay. There's our second marbly page. So I've got two that are pretty much the same that I can use for the front and back cover. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, this is still kind of in the way. Let me put it over here.
So I like these too. Like the metallic.
Oh, yes, that's gorgeous.
I
Okay,
might add another layer.
I'm going to try some more lunar paste here with a different color, maybe. I don't think Simon's ever done gel printing with it. Are you out there, Simon? Sometimes he's on my live, sometimes he's not.
Yeah. We hope
Sometimes
so
he's
too.
sitting there lurking.
Mhm.
I just I'm just working. Oh, Jay, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I'm just working on Linda, this is a journal um for my friend Biddy Penny. So she got me into junk journaling, and I know that she's a musician, or she runs with musicians. She might be a groupie, I don't know. But this reminded me, I don't know if any of you have ever seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And when she does a lot of her acts, she's in a nightclub that has all these posters in the background. So this made me think of Biddy Penny. And I want to do the inside covers with that marbly paper.
I should have had a better plan for what I stamped off of these. That'll look fabulous. He's
Yeah,
gonna love it.
see, that's why I like to use dictionary pages for my roll offs, because
Yeah.
even the roll offs are going to be super cool, especially with that lunar paste. I wonder what solar paste might do. Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ah. That would have to be like a last layer. Let's
Mhm.
do in the lunar paste. I need a paper towel here.
That's what this paint is bubbling on my. Oh, it might be from the metallic. I bet it's from the metallic.
Alcohol inks on the yeah, that's Irma. That's why this one's yellow, because alcohol inks will stain it. Yeah, so what I've done is put alcohol inks on here and then transferred onto a regular piece of paper. Okay, let's see here. Okay, lunar paste start. I'm really loving the gold one because it's just kind of in my color jam. Let me just do the lighter with the slippery one wet. This one's almost empty, so it's probably pretty thick in here. Yeah. Yep, I need to open the new one. I got to figure out something to do with the dry stuff. This stuff's, I've had this one since lunar paste came out. Grab another.
Yeah, I had a little baggie from a class that I took, and it's dried up, and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty to look at, but
Yeah.
I can't do anything with it.
You know what? I'm going to use the Tropical Tango.
I like that color.
Me too. Okay, cool. Linda, get your plates out. Ah, yes.
Mhm.
And there's still a little gold on here, and I don't mind. Gonna love the two together. Oh my word. Shut the front door.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, that's nice and vibrant. I'm looking through the top of my phone.
Yeah, it's really hard to see that small, at least for me, these old eyes. And you know what? I think I'll use.
There's a delay on the my computer, so I have to wait a minute and I can see you on there.
Let me see if I. What did I
Darn,
do?
there's so much metallic.
I'm making a mess. These two keep getting hooked together. I need to not set them on top of each other.
Hmm.
Let's grab a dictionary page.
So I'd like to try to start another junk journal next month.
A what?
Start another junk journal next month.
Oh, yeah. I still have my rose one that's sitting there ignored. I
Well, I
feel
have
so
the
bad.
one I put together, but I want to make up a few. So if I decide to get my other hand done in the next couple months, I don't have to do the hard work. I can just do the easy stuff of decorating. The journal will be built.
Right, right, right. Okay, so let's move that aside and let it dry, and let's check on our golden one. All right, little noise, guys. I want to make sure this is dry. It's dry. All right, so I think, yeah, I'm going to layer this tropical tango over the top. See what happens. Let's just see. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. I do the experimenting so you guys don't have to.
There you go. Ah, maybe actually.
Yeah, it doesn't lift as well as I hoped.
Grab stencils. There we go. Maybe it's the metallic paint that's pulling things up.
Is it? It may be. All right, let's. Oh, that's my brayer looks gorgeous.
Looks good, huh? Oh yeah, mine does too. It's nice and speckled with
Hi,
metallic.
Pam. Well, it was a weird notice because I was going to go live, and then I thought of Dawn, and I decided to hit her up, and she didn't say no, so I
Oh
started
wow.
a new one. I didn't realize from the one I had I could do it live together. I don't use any specialized software. I found that it's kind of glitchy, and so there's that. Okay, move this guy aside, let that dry. Let's pull this guy. This was the little swirly whirlies. And let's grab the Beluga solar paste. See what happens.
Nice. I love that you got all of the different mediums you're printing.
Well, I mean, Simon, helps me out with that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I think that it's neat to know, how it's gonna work and
Now the solar paste is a little bit runnier. Oh, that looks cool right by itself. I almost feel like I should do this on a piece of black paper, but I'm not going to. It leaves a really cool texture.
Ooh. All right. Do I want to do that? Or let me see.
Hi, Peggy.
Pull it.
You forgot? Oh, trust me, I understand that so much. You guys, I still haven't found my Halloween stamps. To be fair, I haven't really looked for them. I just kind of asked psychically, where could you be? Let's do this. Yeah, we'll do it on plain paper. how it comes out. Jay, are you on live chat? Am I on live chat is the question. I don't think I ever did that. No, I was on top messages. Okay, let's fix that. Well, I have 3 21-year-old birthdays as of August.
Ooh.
Shut up. I don't even want to talk about it like that. That just sounds awful. Nope. Still too damp. All right.
I need a dark color. Like I said, I don't have many choices for paint, so. And I didn't think in time. I mean, I didn't have prep time to, I could have mixed some colors, you know.
Oh,
Sometimes it's
yeah.
fun.
That's what an extra gel plate is also good for.
Yes.
I need to move this because it's wet and I keep putting my hand in it. So I'll use these dictionary pages. Trust me on that. Even if they just look like that.
It'll be fun to pull the skin off your brayer later.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh my. Okay,
I was
let's
just
see.
thinking of how thick mine is getting, and I was like, oh, when that dries, it's going to be so fun to like peel that off.
Okay, now I need to decide what I want to do with this, how I'm going to best get both colors. I'm live, Mike. You can hear me. Get ready for it. All right, let's try this dark phthalo green. Phthalo, I don't know how you say it. I'm going to say it. Probably the P is silent.
Yep. Phthalo green.
Phthalo. Must be Greek.
Yeah. Oh, I love that sound.
I know, me too. You're such a weirdo, Dawn.
I know.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Let's see what we get here.
Yep, I'm lining it up.
It's all Greek to you, Pam. All right, move this one aside. Bring this one back over and see how it's doing.
Did you watch the Wheel of Time, P?
I did. I haven't watched season 2 yet, though.
Isn't it coming out September, I think?
Yeah. You know what else is coming out? Jon Snow. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan.
Wait, you mean it's coming out again? Like
more?
It's
just the story of Jon Snow.
Oh, just okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
Mike. I'm live. You're fine. Okay, this was with the
Ooh, I like that.
That's with the solar paste on top. It's really hard to kind of see the sheen, the blue sheen on camera.
So what is the color? The white or the?
I use the Beluga solar paste.
So it's transparent. It just has like a sheen to it.
It has a sheen, yeah, pearlescence.
Okay.
Cordelia, when's the wine going to be ready? I don't know because I have no idea what Mike's doing. I mean, I know what he's doing, but I don't know how it works. It's like he's now got a carboy, which is like a 5-gallon jug, and it's probably half full of the combination of the blueberries and grapes.
Oh, nice.
And yeast and all the schmutz that it's gathering. And it's really weird. So he's got this thing on top and it bubbles. And you can see all the yeast bubbling on top and bubbling up. So right now he calls that new wine, and he says that's what they serve in Germany, so it's almost like a champagne.
Oh, wonder if it's like the first ferment of my kombucha.
Probably.
And
Um, yeah, I don't know. I won't drink it.
then
I
when
won't
you
even
second
taste it
ferment,
because I'm allergic, so
oh, what part?
I don't know. I don't know. I just
Hmm.
it's really weird because I didn't used to be allergic to seafood either, and then one day I was at Red Lobster, I think my 40th birthday, and I was eating, guess what? All the 3
Oh,
thing
no.
platter with the
Mhm.
crabs and shrimp and lobster, and my tongue swelled up and scary things started happening. So doctor said, "Yeah, probably best just don't eat any of it anymore, and make sure you tell people you're allergic to iodine." Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
then, probably in my 50s, I'm drinking some Australian wine and the tongue swells up. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
"Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna mess around with it because first of all, I don't wanna deal with the whole EpiPen situation, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
So, there's that. Okay, let me
I
go
hear
back
you.
to
I know, I've kinda stayed away from everything after that rash because 'cause I'm like, we don't know what caused it.
exactly,
So I'm
yeah.
like, "Okay, everything's basic here."
Let's see here. Yeah, this one's nowhere near ready to lift. That's okay. One thing I'll say about the lunar paste, if you're going to use it, is it's weird. It doesn't want to kind of stick to the paper.
Hmm.
I probably shouldn't have bent my, um, you know, flubbery rubbery thing because it's would be a neat design, but like parts of it didn't want to lift because when I bent it, it lifted away. Still cool looking though. I'm not
I love
mad. I'm
it.
gonna leave that on there and put some more schmutz on there just for
Shoot.
kicks and giggles. That's crazy. Yeah, Melissa, I get it completely. It's like, how can you suddenly gain an allergy to something you've been eating your whole life? Um,
Hormonal changes every 7 years.
yeah, it must be. I mean, my theory with the shrimp was that I think when I was pregnant with my second child, I ate shrimp every single day from Long John Silver. Every single day. I had to have it. And I think something happened to my body because of it.
Hmm.
That's all I can think of. I'm dropping things. Ooh. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
this
do
one's
a,
funky.
let's do some stencil lift with this.
I love this pinky mess.
Oh yeah. See, normally I'd have to work tomorrow and I would have to clean up this mess at 5 o'clock in the morning, but now I don't have to.
I know, isn't it nice you can leave something on your desk and
Oh
pick it
yeah.
up in the morning?
Oh, I love the way this turned out on this. So this is just a die cut that I'm laying
Oh,
down here.
yes. I was just watching someone earlier using die cuts. That's what I should have pulled out of my bin. Um, I think it was Karen Tamir.
Uh-huh.
She was using die cuts that she had, cut on her Cricut, and then you can use the die cuts also.
Right, exactly.
So there's absolutely
Yeah.
no waste.
No waste. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I might have to turn on my air. I had it off all day for once. It finally was like only like 81 high today.
Oh, wow. It was 73 here.
Nice. That's even nicer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on my air.
Yeah.
Be right back. Oh, that looks really cool, Dawn. I can't see what you're doing because yeah. So I think what I need to do is add a third layer of lunar paste to make this work properly, I think. And then not let me put my let me be smart about this.
Oh, Dawn. Oh, good.
Yeah, we had a lot of thunderstorms early this morning. It was fun.
Yeah, we're supposed to get that tomorrow night. And then
Sorry.
it's okay. Hmm.
All right, then I'm gonna go back with the tropical tango.
It must be
I love that.
sliding.
Lost my little knife. There it is.
Yeah, I want to do a Halloween themed journal.
Oh,
Or maybe,
cool.
even if I don't do a journal, I'll do like a mini album, you know. But I have a really cool retro Halloween paper pack I want to use. I picked up at the thrift store.
Oh, not at the mall?
Um, no, I don't. Oh, no, I don't think I got that at the mall. I think I got that at the thrift store.
For my people
We did
here
go
who
to the
don't
mall for
know
the two.
Dawn,
Huh?
for the people here who don't know Dawn, tell them about the mall, please.
So I need to get in there and do a live. I need to get in there.
Yeah, you do.
Um, so we have a transfer station. It's like the recycling center, and it's across the street from my house. So you can go over there. They have a store inside the warehouse, and you can go in there and purchase things for very little price or to nothing. Depends on how big your puppy dog face is.
Love it.
But yeah, so when our TV died, that's where we went across the street to the mall and got a Sony TV with a remote for $40.
Nice.
Like a smart TV.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's send some rain to Texas. Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
I would cry about pineapple too, Melissa, if I got allergic to that. But sometimes I do get a weird mouth feel, but I know that's because they actually have little prickly things on them that actually poke holes in you.
The bromine in pineapple will cause your tongue to go numb if it's fresh pineapple. Like your tongue will swell
Yeah,
if you eat too much at once.
that's crazy too. And if my tongue swells, it scares me. I'm sorry. That makes me scared.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
going back to paint now.
I went blueberry picking with my aunt once when I was younger, not a kid, but I was probably like 17 or 18. And the black flies were horrible. And I got chewed up, and my
Ugh.
face started swelling, and I didn't realize. I just thought, oh, I'm just getting all tingly. I'm like, these flies are biting the crap out of me. And my aunt is looking at me, and she's like, oh my goodness, we gotta go right now. And I'm like, why? What's wrong? And I'm feeling my face is like tingly. It was swelling right up like the elephant man. So
Oh.
happening, my ears swelled shut, my eyes swelled shut. It
Oh
was
my
terrific.
gosh.
Yeah, it was terrific. From black flies. I'm like in Maine, like that's what we have, black flies, you know. So it's inevitable. So I just kind of avoid blueberry picking now. Because it's wet. They're like in bogs, and that's what causes the black flies are so thick. Yeah, I was pretty scared when I saw my face and felt my throat, my nose closing up, and I'm like, "Oh, don't let me not
Heck
breathe."
yeah.
And then
So I
when you
just
can't
laid an
hear the
embossing folder down as texture.
ooh, that's an idea. All right, let's see if I can pull this off.
Hey, Elizabeth.
I forgot my little tub for water for my rinsing.
Rinsing, what's that?
I know. Well, sometimes I have to like now, I'm like my brayer is like gunking up on one side.
Oh, yeah.
It's like not drying enough and it stinks, but I'm gonna leave it and just let it dry. I'll go to another brayer, but hi Elizabeth. Did you
Okay,
make
this
it
is
now?
our lunar oh my word. Okay. The trick with lunar paste is let it dry. That looks so stinking cool.
Oh,
You can see even some of the little writing. It's not real clear, so I want to try that again, and I want to let the lunar paste dry a little before I press the stamp in. Let's see how that works. Welcome back, Melissa. I'm glad the fish are off your boat. All right. So we were using the Gold Rush. Now, where did I put it? Right here.
I made fried catfish last week.
I haven't had that in so long.
That and hush puppies. Yeah, it went over
Of
well. I
course.
haven't had fried food in so long, though. I had like a tummy ache after. It was so good. So I'm like, oh, God. Well, usually I'm a little more acclimated when I go out if I get fast food, you know. But I haven't had fast food either in like crazy long time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be a while for me. I know that much. And that's
Oh,
fine. I need to not be doing that. Let's grab a. So, what I'm trying to do is just let this dry a little bit before I try and lift to see if it doesn't lift better. Just test this little corner here. Give it a really good push. Cool.
I want to make some more of these masks, the hot glue masks.
Oh, those work out cool because you get, what, a lot of cool different patterns.
Yeah. Well, I've been like, I love them. I'm gonna make some more.
All right, let's do. I still want my writing here. Let's do it here. Let's give it a really firm push.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying some acrylic paint next week. I want more colors now.
Yeah, I hear you. Because sometimes blending just isn't a convenient option,
Right?
especially if you're not trying to stay on camera. Because you could pretty soon have BO all over. And I'm on more than one desk here. Beside me, I've got a TV tray with all my paint on it, except for the paint I'm using. All right, let's get some more pattern down here at the bottom.
Yeah, so I think this week I'm gonna try cutting out some different shapes to make little masks and patterns to use on my gel plate. And then I can use them in the journal or whatever.
Right. Let's do this one. Yep, the drier you let the lunar paste get, the easier it'll lift. Okay, good to know.
Yes. That's the key, I think, all the way around. I'm so impatient. And I think the heavier body the paint, the thicker it goes on, the longer it takes to dry. So test my
Right.
patience.
Hi, Star.
Hi, Star. Yeah, test my patience for sure.
Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want this to dry completely. Do I have another one waiting somewhere? Where is it? Uh-oh. Where did I put? Oh, here it is. This is one I was working with paint, so let's go. Da-da-da-da.
I'm glad I cleaned my desk up from the earlier. It made it so much easier to cover with paint and gel plates.
Right, right.
Yeah, this is fun. Um, yeah, I love these things.
Hush puppies are dumb. What do you mean hush puppies are dumb? Pam said hush puppies are dumb.
Pam, hush puppies are good. What's dumb about hush puppies? These came out good. Like I minced the onion up and oh, so good. I should have added some something else, shrimp or something. The thing about the hot glue stencils are they're bumpy, so whatever you pull off, it's going to be very abstract the first time for
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
you got to kind of wait for underneath.
Okay, this isn't a 3D embossing folder, so it didn't really work out that well as for lifting. Okay, live and learn. Try something else.
This one got kind of slimy, so I think I'm just gonna.
What else have
Even
I?
if they don't come out, I try to use them still, even if it's for a background on an ATC or maybe a pocket background.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Yeah, I used to get discouraged and toss them, but now I'm like, no, just use them for something different.
Yeah, exactly. I've got my paint way too wet here, so it's not cooperating. Okay. Stencil to the rescue.
Oh, yeah, I really like that one.
That's a joggle stencil.
Oh, it's so nice.
And they're inexpensive. I didn't expect them to be so big.
Not so good. Let's try again. Let's try again.
Oh, look, some of those crisscross patterns showed up here. Fun. This is going to be a jumbled up hot mess. Well, that's the point of it, actually.
Right. Yeah, a couple of mine were too. Just too much paint.
Go in with turquoise. As soon as that's kind of dry, let's give it a spray.
Oh, I can't even find it.
Sorry about the noise, folks.
Wasn't bad. But then again, that's me.
Where's my little brayer?
I need to post another picture of my beehive. My beekeeper came last week and tried to lift one of the boxes. And he was
Yeah?
like, "Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. He could hardly pick it up."
Wow. Where's my other brayer?
Yeah, I'm excited. This will be my first year for honey from my hive.
I'm excited too. Local
Mm-hmm.
honey's so good, especially if you have allergies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's coming next week to show me. Like, he's like, "We'll open it up and look at it next week." I was like, "Yes."
The book you read yesterday had a character named Cordelia. Tell you what, one of my favorite Cordelia characters is in American Horror Story. Let's see, what season is it?
I haven't
Mm,
watched that since like the third season, maybe.
It was the. It wasn't Murder House, was it? No. No, it was the witches one. She was a witch. She ended up being supreme. Oh, those mushrooms are cute, Dawn. I'm just seeing them.
Oh, thank you. I made them with my hot glue. These are all my hot glue stencils. Yeah, I love it because usually the ink will stick right to the paint will stick to them. Hence the color of all my.
Okay, I'm not mad. I like this print.
Oh,
It's almost dry. That's what's crazy about
I
this.
like that too. It looks like a rusted piece of
That
something.
was my plan. What I was going for was kind of a
Well, there
rusty.
you go. That's what it looks like.
I think I want the dark rust to be more domineering this time, though. Let's see how we're doing on our solar paste here.
Ooh,
Make sure that's dry.
a little weird on that, but
Okay, so I need a second layer. I mean, not solar paste. This is lunar paste. Um, so with the gold, I think I want a lighter color this time. Let me see what else I pull out of here.
oh, well, that one took all my paint.
Let's go with a minty fresh.
I'll just pull that because it's so wet.
That out of the way. pop it directly on a dictionary page.
I know. That's what I should have looked for. A book. A book with pages. I should have got them. I had one on my desk before the way it was set up, but I moved around. I can't remember what it was the other day. I was hunting for something. I'm like, where did that go? I mean, it could have gone far. Things get buried.
Yes, I do know that.
I know. I hope you find your Halloween stuff. I'm going to put it out there that you're going to find it the beginning
Yeah,
of September.
it'd be
I
good
know
because, yeah, I'm not buying more. So, you know
it.
what? Let me just screw around here with some alcohol ink. And I'm going to need maybe do the dictionary pages. No, because they're too dark. I want to stick within a lighter color. So let's go. Let me just get a heavier bodied paper. So a little hand sanitizer on there kind of helps it stay wet long enough for you to pull.
Oh, nice tip.
Let's go with some boysenberry. Little cloudy blue.
Hmm.
Little latte. A little pool. Pool's one of my favorites.
What do you got? Alcohol in?
Yeah, I've got some alcohol ink pulled out
Okay,
here just for kicks and giggles.
fun. I know. I don't know why I feel like when I'm start with paint that I limit myself to paint. I could do other things. I do have
You
like stuff
could,
like
yeah.
that. Even watercolor or ink pads, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. So, um, was it Irma asking? This is what happens with alcohol ink when you do it on non-UPO. So this is just straight up paper.
Ooh, that's vibrant.
It could be more vibrant, but I would have needed more hand sanitizer because it dries really fast. The only
Yeah.
other thing you can do is you can try and spray it with some alcohol. So we'll do that. Let me grab another paper. Okay, Melissa. I know I've kept us a long time tonight. We're just messing around having fun. I hope your other one gets better quickly. So let's go a
Oh,
different
yeah.
route here. Let's go again with the boysenberry.
I'm gonna love these if I do a Halloween album, the ones with the black and the
Oh
brown.
yeah, absolutely.
And I love it because I did it on my toner paper. There's part of it showing. I love it.
Let's get a little latte going on here. I like it a latte. Maybe a little caramel.
Um,
And then I
let's
have
see.
here 91%
Take a look.
isopropyl.
Maybe that's why I never changed, because I would have to wash my brayer.
Wow, I got it pretty thick there. It's on me. Ah. Oh, that's pretty. So, but it will stain your gel plates, so just keep that in mind if you decide you wanna use alcohol ink on it.
That's what happens to my, the handmade one, that's why it's green from
Oh,
ink.
really? Alcohol ink?
From ink, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Got a one over here waiting to pull, and then I'm about done, I think. This is the one with the lunar paste. Yeah. It's okay, but not exactly what I was looking for because what happens here is the paste doesn't solidify like paint does. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
still. I still like it, but it isn't exactly like an actual good pull from that you would get from paint.
It's
You
so
don't get that good of a
shimmery.
pull
Oh,
from ink either.
I love it. I can't wait to see how you use them.
Right, and that's the thing to remember, friends, is you look at these and you're like, WTF, right? What am I gonna do with something like that?
Exactly.
Well, I showed you last night, and I'll show you again if I can find them. I've got everything buried here. Cut them into little strips, and the little strips just make beautiful little stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I'm working on this pattern, perfecting it. Well, I haven't been, but and I have a bad procedure this Friday, so I'm just kind of relaxing until then. And because I want to have people beta test it before I put it out there.
Right? Yeah, I saw you doing a little call for that. That's cool.
I don't know if you watched Stamp Wars or not, but I have a design out with Crafty Critta.
I
2
saw
designs
that.
actually.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw that. Because I told you I've been catching up on my YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, yes, I went through. I had like 3 different streams that I was trying to watch on Saturday.
It's tough catching up and don't do it from your bed.
Right?
That's me.
Well, there were like 3 different streams that were live, and I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah. Well,
But
and live streams are always so long,
yep.
especially you know who. I saw he had a 3-hour live stream the other day. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I mean, people come and go. People like to chat. It's cool.
Yeah.
But we've been going on for 2 hours, so
Oh, wow, really?
almost. Yep.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun, huh?
I know, right? So we did these 2 alcohol ink pulls just for fun. This one's almost dry. Could use either side, which is super cool. Make a little booklet cover.
I
This
love it.
one, not so much. You got this pull. This was with lunar paste. I'll get it straight. Straight paint with this one. That's a roll off. Those are roll offs. Keep them. Keep your roll offs. There's a lift off and a roll off. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
That
There's the
something rolling.
lunar paste with solar paste in the beluga. Got a really cool shine to it. And this is its roll off. Look at that roll off. Oh my word. That's
That is
beautiful.
so pretty. My my roll-offs are pretty black.
I love roll-offs. They're my favorite, probably. Let's see here. We
I
got
have
the
an old book that I ripped the covers off of, and I was using those pages as my roll off. Then I could just peel the page off
right.
and keep rolling, but I moved it. I need to put it with my gel tinting stuff.
These are going to go on Bitty Penny's little journal.
Ah, I love those.
Aren't those gorgeous? They'll fit
Yes.
perfectly on the inside cover. Look like a little book, sort of. I think that's it, except for this one, which I'm tearing, which is fine. And this was another lift off.
They're all gorgeous.
That's what I have. Let's
But,
see what you have.
okay. This is what I got. I got some funky. I'm not done with some of them. I'll have to go over them again or stamp on them. Like do some texting.
Yeah,
Text
yeah,
stamp.
you're not done. They're never done.
Right, right. And then here's another one I did. My roll offs on the back, but that's okay because I can do
Yeah.
both sides. And I
Oh,
have,
I like those colors. Looks
and
tie
then,
dyed. Did you do your craft roulette project yet?
oh yeah, I did. Oh, you didn't see it? I didn't show you?
You might have. Doesn't mean I
I can't
remember.
remember. I can't remember. Right here.
I wish it was bigger so I could see it. Oh, cool. That's neat.
The tie-dye, the pink.
Very cool.
October.
Right.
October is pink ribbon month, and I have many friends that could use that card, unfortunately. Well, most of them are survivors, so I guess they don't really need. I like to remind them that I think of
You
them.
know who would like those? Carla. You know
Oh,
Carla,
the
right?
card. Oh yeah, yeah, the card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I can make a bunch of those because they weren't hard. So this was my, I don't know how well you can see it. This was my pull off of from the laser print. Can you see the guy?
I can't.
So the thing I notice is when you're doing it, you get in that reverse print. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a little harder, but I love this. I went right over the middle and just did a whole new print.
Cool.
And then I did the same thing on this one, so I can cut it in half and have both the black and the tan, and that's it.
Fun. Thank you so
That's it.
much for joining me today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks
I'm
for the
glad you would
invite.
come and play with me. Thanks everyone
Anytime.
for hanging out in our chat.
Thank you. I'll go back and watch the replay so I can catch
Me too.
comments.
So I can see what you did.
I
Because the
couldn't really
delay
see
is
any
so
comments.
bad that I could sit there and you'd say something and you'd think I was ignoring you, but it's just I can't see it for like 15, 30 seconds later.
I hear you.
Oh, does anybody have any questions for me or Dawn before we say goodbye? Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you know the drill. And Dawn's
Yep.
channel is the Crafty Visage.
Thank
If
you, T.
you take a mind, I know Melissa's gone and I suck at putting links, but I'll link it in the
That's
description below.
Thank
Have a
you.
good,
Thank you,
great
everyone.
night.
Thank
See
you,
you guys
T.
around the rooms.
You bet.
Okay, I don't know how to end this one. Okay, here we go. I think this. Yeah, okay.